Hi, my name is Ben Leichtling, president of Bullies Be Gone. We're going to talk about how to get the bullies gone from your life. Specifically, we'll talk about how to recognize and stop school bullying so you can teach your kids how to survive. Overt bullies are easy to recognize. They're loud, obnoxious, threatening, and in your face. Sneaky bullies at school are harder to recognize. And if we don't recognize their tactics and label them, we won't energize ourselves to develop and carry out an effective plan to stop them. There are 7 warning signs of sneaky, intimidating school bullies, and they are that they think their sense of humor is correct. They use your kid as an emotional punching bag. They think they can say whatever they want and your kid is supposed to take it. They make nasty, vicious, demeaning, hurtful remarks to your kid and about you in public. They point out all his mistakes and failings, and they tell embarrassing secrets. Then they laugh like it's a joke. If your kid objects, they say he's too sensitive or they were kidding. Your kid's feelings are stupid and not logical, according to them. But your kid better not say anything about them. The second, they elbow your kid or knock his books down and look innocent and pretend it was an accident, and then they smile. Number 3, they form bullying cliques and gangs. They cut your kid out. They lure or push other kids to bully her also. They say bullying her is her fault because she's different. But the real reason they do it is because they're bullies. They want power and control and to feel good by putting your kid down. Number 4, they think they're more important than your kid is. Your kid's whole life should be devoted to their needs, wants, whims. If your kid won't do that, they'll make her look bad. They pretend to be your kid's best friend, but then your kid has to do what they want or their feelings will be hurt. They'll spread gossip, rumors, and lies about your kid. Number 5, everyone is a pawn in their game. Your kid has value only so long as she can help them or she worships them. They're selfish, arrogant, and demanding bullies. They think they should be waited on. Anyone who doesn't help or who gets in their way becomes an enemy. Your kid's afraid that if she disagrees, they'll strike back at her. Number 6, they think their excuses excuse them. They think their reasons are always correct. Their feelings are their justifications for their anger, retaliation, and revenge. If your kid doesn't agree, he simply doesn't understand or he's evil. The absolute certainty of these manipulative bullies seduces your kid into self-doubt and self-bullying. He becomes unsure of his own judgment and wisdom. Eventually, he gives in to them. Number 7, they think their logic, reasoning, and rules should rule. They think they're allowed to do anything they want, to take anything they want, to attack or to strike back in any way they want, but everyone else should be bound by their rules. If your kid's feelings are hurt by what they've said or done, it's your kid's fault and his problem, they think. They think they're right and they are righteous. Everything is your kid's fault. Sneaky school bullies are emotional manipulators. They try to make your kid feel helpless and hopeless, and they isolate him. Your kid must ignore her self-bullying, that little voice that doesn't like her, that tells her that the school bully might be right. If she doesn't trust her own guts, she'll get sucked in, just like she would into a black hole. Your kid can never be kind or nice or sweet or caring enough to change these school bullies. She's not their rescuer or their therapist to solve their psychological problems. They're school bullies and control freaks. Don't debate or argue with them, but don't ignore them. These bullies have been around forever. A quote from one of the oldest books we humans have, the Mahabharata, says, "If you are gentle, bullies will think you are afraid. They will never be able to understand the motives that prompt you to be gentle. They will think you are weak and unwilling to resist them." Those are words from over 5,000 years ago. See those bullies as the sneaky bullies they are. Teach your kid to fight back verbally. Get help. Have her friends record what the bullies say and do. That's what cell phones are really for. Get help from a trusted teacher and from you. Teach your kid how to fight back physically if he can and has to. Relentless bullies are predators who go after the weak, the isolated, and those who don't resist. If we don't stop bullies, they'll think we're easy prey, and like sharks, they'll just go after us more. Keep a flame burning in your kid's heart. Your kid may be a target, but he doesn't have to be a victim. Fight back. Parents must learn how to, number one, teach your kids to protect themselves, just like they would if they were growing up in the wilderness where there are predators who would eat them. And number two, protect your kids from school administrators who won't protect the targets and who may even encourage or collude with bullying kids and their bullying parents. Since all situations are different, please call me at 1-8778-BULLIES. That's 1-8778-BULLIES, so we can create a plan that will be effective in your specific situation.